Hey everybody, it's Jeremy from HTL Customs coming at you again. Been working in the shop today and I'm using some small tools and different things that I just have around the shop that I've either had from previous working environments or that I have bought specifically for the laser realm of things. And I thought, I haven't seen a good tooltip video lately on things to have in. It'll come in handy for diodes and fiber and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go over a bunch of tools that I have, just a short little video. I just thought I'd get this out. It was on my mind. And I thought, you know what? It gave me an opportunity to clean the end of my bench off, number one. Number two, I needed to find some of my tools that I was looking for. And in that process of doing that, I thought I would make this little short video. So we're going to jump over to the other camera. I've got a bunch of stuff laid out over there. I wrote a list down so I don't forget stuff. So let's jump over to that camera and let's get going on this thing real quick. First and foremost is safety glasses. Whether it's for fiber, diode, you got stuff for CO2, which I don't have one. Safety glasses, first and foremost. And then the second thing is, especially with diodes to get the smoke and stuff out of here, is you want to have a good exhaust system. And I have an Infinity inline 6-inch fan that's ducted outside. I live out in the country. There's no neighbors. My chickens don't care. So it just goes outside and just disappears. So first and foremost is we want safety glasses and an exhaust. That's the most important thing that we want to have. Second thing is, obviously, everybody is going to need measuring tools. Everybody's got to have measuring tools, right? So we've got, I need a better one. I'm really looking to get me a stainless one. This one, it has its uses, being it's see-through, but they got millimeters and then inches, and then a good set of calipers, calculated AccuMaster. You can read that, AccuMaster. Calculated Industries. I like it. It's really good. It was like 36 bucks. Tape measure. All right. So gotta have your measuring tools. Now, this is another thing that I have found to be absolutely a must, especially doing small copper and brass and metals and stuff when you're trying to do things. And even with you guys that's in the diodes, and now I have one, is you have to have a set of picks. This is just a couple of what I have. Some tweezers, and then I have some very fine needle nose pliers to help me do stuff, especially when I'm putting the jewelry together and I gotta have the little silver rings and gotta twist them and stuff. My big fat fingers don't grab that crap. Another thing that I like to have is a pair of wire cutters. Those come in handy for snipping stuff. I do my pictures on steel and I use the wire picture hanger framer, so I use those to cut all my wire. So, picks, pliers. Oh, here's another thing. Anti-static tweezers. These are something that Geo is actually, Geo got me hooked on these things. Really, they're like very, very sharp. I mean, they're sticking into my skin just a little bit doing that, but precision stuff. I use these a lot. I'm missing a couple pair because I actually gave a pair away to a buddy of mine who needed them. And I have plenty of them in this little kit, so I just gave them a piece. But yeah, tweezers. Get you some good tweezers for fine stuff. Another thing, cheap, easy to get, everywhere. Set of Allen keys, Allen wrenches. This stays by my fiber laser because I'm constantly moving stuff around with all the set screws or the plates and everything. Next thing we gotta have is something to mark stuff with. I mean, I know, guys, a lot of this is obvious stuff, but it's on my list, so bear with me. Got a fine tip, got a regular mark Sharpie, pencil. I got ink pens around here somewhere too. A little blue painter's tape. I think I use this more on the fiber laser than I do on the diode, but I do have something coming up that I'm gonna need to put some tape down across my honeycomb bed, and so I can place another piece of plywood in exactly where the other one was. So that's gonna come in handy there. Cheap, simple, easy squeeze clamps, guys, for glue ups. Harbor Freight, they're like 50 cents, 80 cents. You get them on sale, they're cheap. Even if they're $1 now, you go down there, you put 10 bucks out of your pocket, you got all the clamps you need to clamp up some stuff. Magnets. They're not the greatest ones. I don't even know. I was thinking I was at Menards or Lowe's or something the other day, and they had the 6-pack. I already broke one because it snapped together so hard. But rare earth neodymium magnets, however you say that word. Those are coming in handy all the time. Cutting tools. Obviously, you got to have cutting tools. Now, I don't have a so-called X-Acto knife. I just have these little break-off knives, these sectional knives. I think they were 46 cents a piece at Walmart. I picked up a handful of them. Obviously, I have a utility knife for the bigger stuff. Oh, here's another thing that we got to do. Hydration. Guys, keep yourselves hydrated while you're in the shop. You get excited, you get busy working. I've gone in at night and I'm so thirsty, I drink about 2 gallons of water. So I got a little refrigerator in the shop. I just keep my water in the shop. And I grab a bottle of water out. You see me drinking it when I'm on the live streams. You see me drinking it in my videos once in a while. I've got water out here constantly. Here is another little tip and trick that a lot of you guys probably don't think about, and maybe you do. These are torch tip cleaners, all different sizes, fine, thick, whatever. There's a little bit of a file on there. I use these for cleaning out my spray cans. You get a little gunk build up on your spray paint, and sometimes you need to clean them out. I use these. Matter of fact, this is why they're on the table right now. I literally am painting up some stuff, and I had to use one of these to clean out the tip of my spray can, and it worked. So, torch tip cleaners. By the way, these are cheap. You can go to Tractor Supply and get these things for like $6, $7. They're not bad. Obviously, you want to drill. You gotta drill holes. You gotta tighten things down, build stuff. Everybody's got to have a drill. Now, if everybody seen Patrick, the Light Source Engraving's video, where he just used some cardstock to cut out a pattern so he could hold some stuff. I just used that the other day for these little leaves here. That one's got the son's name on it. There you go. Tape. I had this all put down with these magnets right here and locked it down, cut the shapes out, and then I was able to place, I think I had to do 11 of these things. So I just placed them in there, one after the other, moved my names in, and then engraved them, and then took them out, and they worked perfect. So cardstock, thick craft paper, cardstock, something. It's handy to have on hand so that you can make these little jig holders for it. Another thing that I use this speed square, especially for what comes off my fiber laser. When I'm working with the brass and the copper and I need to remove the parts, we're gonna use this little dog tag. So basically I'll set this here, and I want this bridged here and this bridged here, and then I can take this pick and pop all the little parts out, knock them down. So stuff drops through, and I can just pivot it and spin it, and everywhere there's a little part, So that's what I use that for a lot. I also use this for exact alignment for my rotary. So I can square my rotary up when I'm doing a tumbler, especially on the fiber. I just run this up along the edge, butt my rotary up against there, tighten it down, and I know that's square to my bed. Everything else is exactly square, and that just helps me do that. Oh yeah, and a phone. Obviously, you're gonna have your phone with you in case of an emergency. You start your shop on fire, you gotta call 911. Whatever. Guys, if I missed anything, let me know. There you go, guys. There's my quick tip tools of the day. I'm trying to just quickly look around to see if I can see anything else that I use for stuff. And that's pretty much everything. All right, so well, I'll show you real quick. I got an earring design that I just made, and I cut it out of this plywood, this 3mm plywood. So I'll show you a little how I use my picks and my tools and different things. So we just gotta get in here and pick it up. If you want, you can just take and there you go. I just broke it. It's so fine. Oh, I love the design. So I guess I'll have to cut another one and be careful next time I do something with that. Hey, guys, it happens, okay? I broke it. So, well, there you go, guys. I hope that was helpful. Like I said, leave a comment. This will be posted up on Facebook, so everybody can get a hold of it. Like, subscribe, share this one with your friends, and especially if you have some tools that I didn't show that you find very beneficial, pop them down in the comments and let people know about them, so the rest of us can get on the bandwagon and join the cool kids with all the fancy tools. So, all right, have a good one, guys. See you later.